Kai Cenat isn't just one of the biggest streamers on the planet, he's also become known for standing his ground when things get out of hand. Whether it's celebrities overstepping or fellow creators throwing shade, Kai always finds a way to handle it with humor, confidence, and authenticity. From awkward confrontations to viral clapbacks, this is how Kai Cenat managed to keep his cool and sometimes humble a few famous faces along the way. Part 1. The Subtle Shade from Ninja. In May of 2024, Kai Cenat was in the middle of his Elden Ring marathon when fellow streamer Ninja dropped a comment that, at first glance, seemed complimentary.
Pulling 30K right now because he's sleeping, dog. Every time he wakes up and he actually starts playing Elden Ring, he's pulling anywhere from 90 to 100K. A little more, a little less.
Ninja's record from his iconic Fortnite stream with Drake. Instead of celebrating Kai's achievement, Ninja pointed out that the real record belonged to Spanish streamer Ibai, whose event had over 3 million viewers. The tone didn't sit right with fans and they called it out. Eventually, Kai responded, calmly but firmly, saying he noticed a pattern. Every time he succeeded, Ninja found a way to undermine it. Part 2. The Tension with Adin Ross. In 2023, Adin Ross made headlines after leaving Twitch for Kick, a new streaming platform known for its looser guidelines. He wasn't just content with switching, he wanted his peers to follow. When Kai chose to stay on Twitch, Adin began trolling him on social media, even mocking him publicly. What stung more was that the two were considered friends. Kai eventually responded, not with anger, but with clear disappointment. On stream, he called out the fake behavior, emphasizing that trying to little bro someone in front of 70,000 people isn't how friends act. The situation exposed a growing divide in the streaming world, where some creators were chasing fast money while others, like Kai, stayed loyal to the communities they built.
Hey, this is just us talking. This is us talking, okay? It's not me. Chat, I would never lie on somebody's name, bro. I would never do that, bro. Saying masa like I'm somebody's slave or some shit, bro. Like, trying to little bro me on the internet right now in front of 70,000, bro. Like, bro, y'all is my friends, bro. Like, what is y'all doing? Y'all coking right now.
Part 3. The Bill Clinton Kid crashes the party. Matan Evan, better known as the Bill Clinton Kid, made a name for himself by crashing live events in an attempt to go viral, but when he tried to pull the same stunt with Kai Cenat, things didn't go as planned. The first time, Matan randomly appeared during a Universal Studios outing with Kai and XQC. Kai immediately recognized him and called him out, saying he wasn't invited.
I've seen him before. How you doing? What the hell?
What's going on?
You're the most random person. You're not with us, but I've definitely seen you before.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Wasn't part of their group. It might have ended there, but Matan wasn't finished. At a meet and greet event shortly after, he disguised himself to sneak closer. A fan approached Kai for a photo, but when the mask came off, it was Matan again. Kai didn't lose his temper. Instead, he shut it down immediately, telling him to stop and making it clear that clout-chasing behavior wouldn't be tolerated. In a space where creators are constantly under pressure to entertain, Kai stood his ground. He showed that protecting his space and his fans comes first, no matter who's trying to steal the spotlight. Part 4. The Quiet Fallout with Sneeko. The internet beef between Sneeko and Moist Krawan Tikal became one of the most talked about dramas of 2023. And as more creators chimed in, Sneeko took offense, especially toward Kai.
Deleted it. This was crazy, bro. This is crazy, man. Bro, just can't react no more. Bro, first of all, I didn't even know dropped the did anybody else know that he dropped like a comeback video?
Sneeko accused Kai and others of not having his back, despite Kai never getting involved publicly. Then, during a live stream, Kai and Speed walked right past Sneeko in a hotel without acknowledging him. It wasn't dramatic, but it was noticeable. Sneeko later mentioned the encounter in a podcast, saying he didn't care and that Kai and Speed simply didn't see him as part of their community. The moment was subtle, but spoke volumes. Part 5. The OnlyFans model who tried to expose him. In late 2024, Kai found himself in one of his most unexpected controversies. An OnlyFans creator named Kiara Rush, who had previously been romantically linked to him, tried to publicly shame him by claiming he paid for intimate encounters and was refusing to send more money. She leaked personal photos and screenshots, threatening to release more unless she got paid. But what she didn't expect was that Kai was fully prepared. On stream, he pulled up receipts and exposed the truth. He had only ever sent her money for an Uber ride.
With some be cat when all I can say is let's not talk about it. It's a finesse. Ain't no finesse. You played your you was supposed to pay me my other half to keep quiet. You did it. I hit you up. You didn't want to respond. You thought I was gonna take the little chump change that you paid me not to say nothing. No, I need all my funds. What are you talking about? Or I'm just gonna put this all over the world and I'm gonna get my funds from everybody else. You won't get too far, and then when it's all said and done, you gonna wish you would have just paid me my money. Come on now, y'all. Of course he was gonna come back with a story saying he gonna sue me. How else was he gonna look good to the blog? I mean, you like a certified trick right now.
Then came the kicker. He revealed she had signed a non-disclosure agreement. Her leaking photos wasn't just a betrayal, it was a legal violation. Kai calmly explained the situation to his audience, even defining what revenge posting meant and how serious the consequences were. As a final move, he purchased domain names tied to her brand to ensure anyone Googling her would see the full story. It was one of the cleanest, most professional takedowns ever caught on stream. Part 6, the music review that upset Glorilla. Kai and Glorilla had what seemed like a fun and friendly relationship. They went live together several times, shared laughs, and had great chemistry. But things took a sharp turn when Kai reacted to one of her newest songs on stream and didn't hold back his opinion.
Let me see that right. Let me see that arm right there. Oh yeah, I like that one. That's. You know I'm tatted up myself, right?
You what?
I'm tatted up myself.
Take the shirt out. Take the shirt out. Let me see.
Okay, all right. Yeah, all right. Tatted up myself, bro.
Oh!
You want to go?
You flexing your ass? I didn't even know you had all that.
Hell yeah, I know. How your day was?
He wasn't rude, just honest. He didn't vibe with the track and said so. Almost immediately, Glorilla blocked him on social media. When Kai noticed, he was surprised and disappointed, pointing out that he'd always supported her career. But the industry is watching closely. According to DJ Academics, music labels pay serious attention to what Kai says about new releases. His opinion can directly impact an artist's promotion strategy. Glorilla may have realized the weight of that too late, later hinting that she might unblock him. Kai didn't attack her in return. Instead, he shrugged it off, reinforcing that while he can support someone's career, he won't lie just to stay on good terms. And that authenticity matters more than friendship in the long run. Part 7. Offset takes it personally. Kai and rapper Offset initially had a strong friendship. After appearing in one of Kai's streams, the two clicked, and it looked like a long-term bond was forming. But when Kai reviewed Offset's album Set It Off during a stream, he wasn't impressed. His reaction wasn't malicious, just genuine. He found the tracks underwhelming and said so. Shortly after, Offset canceled his planned appearance on Kai's jail-themed stream.
All people when it's for content. All four of them called my phone when I wasn't
You know
streaming,
what?
but no,
Yo, bro.
not all, bro.
No more beating around the
called
bush
my
for
phone when I
That
wasn't
is
streaming.
That shit
I gave you the link to my
No
site
more of
early
that.
and showed you
Please
love.
don't expect none of that. This
And you
dead,
calling
bro.
my phone for content.
Do
shit,
we
bro.
do just without that?
That's
The
how
reason
shit
why
go.
I was so
I'm
pushing for
good.
it.
I can say this shit because I'm straight. At the end of the day, what this for, chat? Money. I don't give a y'all niggas think I'm lame. That's y'all internet perception of me. Y'all the niggas don't know me in real life, bro. I can talk real because I ain't got to hide. These niggas tripped in.
Fans speculated that the cancellation had everything to do with the album review. Offset later explained that the reason he skipped the stream was deeper. He had friends currently incarcerated and didn't feel comfortable participating in something that made light of prison. While Kai respected the decision, the two haven't seemed close since. In a later public moment, Offset appeared to snub Kai at 21 Savage's celebrity football game. Whether personal or not, it was another case of an entertainer not being able to handle Kai's honesty. Kai didn't backtrack though. He stayed true to his opinion, even if it meant losing a friend. Part 8. Bruce Drop 'Em Off turns cold. The fallout between Kai and Bruce Drop 'Em Off hit hard, because it wasn't about a single event. It was about trust breaking down.
And the pretty boy Fredo, you might have seen this video titled My 1 Million Sneaker Collection Full Closet Tour. Do you need me to say?
Both creators were part of the DYK group, along with Your Rage, and for a long time, they supported each other's careers. But as schedules changed and group activities slowed down, Bruce began to grow distant. In private Discord messages leaked to the public, Bruce accused Kai of only calling him when it was for content. He even blamed Kai and Speed for stealing his idea to visit Japan. Kai was shocked. He responded by addressing Bruce directly on stream, asking what he had done to deserve such disrespect. He made it clear that if someone could backstab him behind closed doors, they weren't someone he wanted in his life.
Had his fans spamming me on Twitter death threats to my daughter, to my child, an innocent being. How disgusting and a pig you are. You do not deserve a channel. You are canceled. And as a father, it's on sight, bro. You are a scum, you are a pig, and you are
Kai also encouraged Bruce to seek therapy, saying that the anger and gossip didn't reflect who Bruce used to be. It was a painful moment, but one that showed Kai's emotional maturity. He wasn't about to keep someone around who didn't value loyalty. Part 9. Pretty Boy Fredo's Fall from Grace. Years of tension between Kai Cenat's AMP crew and Pretty Boy Fredo finally boiled over when Fredo was exposed for faking videos and targeting fellow creators. Agent, a member of AMP, called him out for staging prank videos and falsely portraying events, like claiming a sneaker store was his personal closet. The conflict intensified.
This one stole too? Shut the fuck up, chat. What the I need this. Yeah, bro. Shut up, baby. Yeah, I'm trolling, man. How has everything been stolen so far? I think what he did years ago spoke pretty heavily on his character. And as I made clear in my videos back then, I believed he was a bad person. Chat, I hate when people do bad things and claim they're good.
When Fredo tried to shift blame for threats made against his daughter onto Agent without any evidence, that move rallied the community behind AMP, with many condemning Fredo for the false accusations. Kai and Phantom fired back in 2022 with a diss track during their freshman cypher, which reignited the beef. Fredo clapped back with his own diss track, but fans quickly noticed the lyrics were copied from other artists. The response fell flat, and eventually Fredo offered a rare public apology. He admitted to his past mistakes, praised Agent for pushing through the hate, and expressed regret for his action. Kai never needed to say much to win. Part 10. Complex messes up big. In July of 2024, a serious situation unfolded when a former cameraman for Kai was caught messaging a minor. Kai immediately cut ties and addressed it on stream, showing his audience that he verified the details and wasn't going to protect anyone who crossed the line. But things took a bizarre twist when Complex, a major media outlet, published an article mistakenly naming Chris Nextdoor, an AMP member completely uninvolved, as the person responsible. The misinformation was damaging. Chris Nextdoor is known for keeping to himself and avoiding drama, so being falsely accused hit hard. Kai didn't let it slide. He called out Complex on stream for the reckless reporting and announced he was cutting ties with them indefinitely. It wasn't until Chris's attorney got involved that Complex issued a public apology and corrected the article. For Kai, it was never just about clearing a name, it was about holding media accountable for the impact of their words. In an era of clickbait and fast headlines, Kai demanded responsibility. Part 11. The Yeezy Incident with Kanye West. In March of 2024, Kai received a surprise package from Kanye West's brand, exclusive Yeezy gear. At first he was excited, until he opened the box. Every item was hilariously oversized. Kai, being himself, turned it into content. He joked about how the clothes looked like they were made for Phantom, not him, and even called the sock shoes alien tech. The clip went viral, and not in a way Kanye appreciated. Soon after, Kanye's manager contacted Kai, asking him to tone things down and apologize. Then, Kanye addressed it himself during an interview, calling Kai an industry plant and accusing him of influencing people against him. Things escalated quickly, with even Kanye's daughter being mentioned during the fallout. Kai, unbothered, never responded with disrespect.
This is not fitting me, bro! Oh my god, this shit fitting Phantom, bro! Bro, yeah, you supposed to send an extra small. Bro, you supposed to send a small, dang, yo, not an extra large. Yo, please, anybody, I don't even think Ye sent me this directly. Anybody on the Yeezy team, just please.
Instead, the whole thing ended quietly. Kanye sent him another package with the right sizes. It was a bizarre moment, but one that proved Kai's influence runs deep. Even global icons like Kanye feel it when Kai speaks. And once again, he stayed cool under pressure. Part 12. The Wall Incident with Chrisian Rock. During a live stream at the Amp House, Kai hosted Blueface and his girlfriend Crizian Rock. What started as a fun and casual collab took a strange turn when Crizian decided to redecorate Kai's room by putting a hole in the wall. At first, Kai was confused, then shocked. When he asked her about it, she brushed it off, saying, "You're rich, you can..."
Appreciate it. Or either this one work. Yeah, cause this one little. My bad, Chad. Oh, wait, you put a hole in my wall.
The stream ended shortly after, and fans were furious. Online, people called out Kai Cenat for the disrespect and tried to defend Kai. Memes flooded the internet and public sentiment was clearly on his side. While Kai didn't make a big deal out of it on stream, the tension lingered. Later, during an interview, Kai Cenat revealed that Blueface didn't want her associating with Kai anymore, specifically because of how Kai's fanbase treated them. Kai heard about it during another stream and looked genuinely hurt. It wasn't just about the wall, it was about trust, respect, and how quickly things can fall apart when people don't treat your space like your home. Part 13, politicians try to use his platform. After seeing how much attention Aiden Ross's political stream with Donald Trump received, politicians started eyeing other major streamers for potential collaborations, including Kai Cenat. That summer, Kai received multiple calls from the Secret Service about doing a stream with Vice President Kamala Harris. But unlike others, Kai wasn't interested. He ranted on stream about how ridiculous it was that political figures suddenly wanted to collaborate with creators like him, especially when he had no interest or knowledge in politics. "What am I supposed to talk about tax reform?" he joked. Kai made it clear that his content was for entertainment, not campaigns. He also warned his audience that if he ever did agree to a political stream,
Cause Kai Cenat gonna talk about politics, man. Let's be real. Let's be real. Hey, look, mark my words. I'ma say it right now. If there's some way, somehow, something was to go into where I do the stream of politics, I'm going to be 100% honest. I'm going to sit on my stream and say,
Part 14, Joe Budden vs. the Streamers. Veteran rapper and podcaster Joe Budden found himself at odds with the streaming world when he went on air and dismissed creators like Kai Cenat and Aiden Ross. He claimed they had no value in the hip-hop conversation and that they should shut up. It was an old-school jab that didn't land well. Kai, never one to back down, addressed it head-on. He explained that while he's not a music expert, he has every right to share his opinion, just like Joe did in his prime. Kai also pointed out that many of the rappers Joe once doubted in the 2010 freshman class are now at the top of the industry. The response wasn't aggressive, it was factual. Kai reminded Joe that times change and new voices matter. What made the moment stand out was Kai's poise. He didn't insult Joe, he didn't escalate the drama, he simply stated the truth. Just because someone doesn't understand the platform doesn't mean it's not valid, and millions of viewers agreed. Part 15. Fans step in against Blueface. Sometimes Kai doesn't even have to humble someone himself, his fans do it for him. After the infamous stream with Blueface and Crizian Rock, where Crizian damaged Kai's wall and brushed it off, the backlash from viewers was immediate. Memes, jokes, and outrage filled the internet, all aimed at defending Kai and calling out the disrespect. Things escalated when Crizian returned to Kai's jail stream the next year, only for Blueface to later say he wanted nothing to do with Kai. He told Crizian that he didn't mess with that guy, blaming Kai for the reaction they received online. Kai was genuinely shocked when he heard the comment live on stream. It hurt not because of the insult, but because it showed how quickly people flip when they can't control the narrative. The irony? Kai never asked for anyone to be attacked. His fans just didn't tolerate the disrespect. In the end, it proved that Kai's influence isn't just about numbers, it's about community, and that community always has his back.